post this link out. Few secs, guys. Link out. I didn't do like a proper event thing on my profile, and I've called about it. So now, but I'll B+. So what I'm going to do is just maybe about an hour boxing. I'm not sure about EVP because I can't remember I've done my mobile. So we're going to do a couple of different ghost boxes, the Afterlife and Roses box, see what we get on that. If I can find my mobile, then we will do an EVP, but if I can't, then I won't. I don't think I can find it. Gotcha. Right about getting up, turn the light on, and going through my drawers. I mean, my chest of drawers. So what I'm going to be doing later is leave the cameras running when I go to sleep and have a chat. And that's it really. We're going to concentrate more in the kitchen. For camera. Won't see my ugly face that much tonight. I should do that. Oh. I am kind of tired actually right now. So I don't think I'll be doing too much of ghost boxing. Probably up to about an hour. Now tired I get, you know, kind of thing. As you can hear in the background, you can hear a bit of static noise. That's through to the kitchen turned on. So back to the DVRs, thanks to those who donated, especially Bloody Mary, who helped me out tremendously. Thank you very much. As you can see, I've got a new feature below on the chat. I've got super chat now. So if you want to hit me up with super chat, a little donation, feel free to. You know, you get your name shown up on screen. That's your alarm just going off in case I fell asleep. So yeah, if you haven't seen my video earlier, check my video out about super chat and donation. So I'm not going to go through it. I'll do a stream. This there, it explains why I put it on. You know, I could have put it on 5 years ago, but I didn't. So I don't really believe in like making a hell of a lot of money out of the paranormal equipment. So I put on monetization, and that will go on some of the videos that I do. The only thing is I've got to remember not to swear. So I found out why some of the don't go through, because you've got like blasphemy, swearing kind of thing on it. And I think what their YouTube bots do is quickly scan through the audio. If it hears any swearing words, then it won't allow you to get monetization. You can like ask them to review it, and they might allow it, but I think that's what the reason is. People do swear, and it's got on there that it doesn't like blasphemy, swearing words, bad language. So I've got to try not to swear tonight. I'm going to ask the spirits not to swear on the ghost box. So if I start hearing swearing, then I'm going to lose monetization on this one if I put it on monetization. Hey, Wells, how's it going? So you want your name mentioned? You know, you want to see on the nice little colour box. Hit that super chat. The smallest is £1, $1, all out to £500 or $500 or whatever it is. Not saying that, you know, you've got to send me a super chat. It's up to you. I'm not forcing you. You know, I'm not tying you up against the wall with your head, because I'm not. It's up to you if you want to super chat. Roland done $20 today. Thank you for that, Roland. I won't actually find that super chat until this time next month, because it's a monthly kind of thing on super chat, I think it is. And the thing is, anyone that does super chat me, I don't get the full amount. So you super chat me £10, I'll be lucky to get a £7 out of it, because it's 30% off each donation, which is, I think, a bit too much, but you know, they've got to make their money some way, I suppose. So do is fire up the box. What we do is we'll use Rose's box first. Hello, spirits. Hi, just said hi. Hi, Keen. Hi, hi. Hello, how are you today? Moderators don't get 10% at all, mate. You're wrong there. Hi again, hello. Right, come on, I want to hear some spirit names tonight. Names. Come through and tell me what your name is. Let me say hello to you properly. I thought I just heard that say charm. Kim. Hello, Kim. By name, how are you doing tonight, this morning, this afternoon, wherever you are? What I'll do is I'll stick on the kitchen camera. I think it's that one, but I'll have to do it. Oh, quite technical problems already. Well, I've got to cut the cutter device in. I've got a K2 meter. One you can't see actually, so I'm going to go in there and turn the camera around a little bit. Give me a second. I think that's working there. Okay. So that's very stuck. Hold down a little bit there, I think. So you can see over here. Kitchen meter here. Goes meter. Stack to 10. So I'm okay to meter. DC box. Same sensor. This one different one. Where's that box? One crucifix down here. Power sensor. So, trigger
object, power sensor, producing box K2 meter, this, and smoke detector. No PM pumps burning in here. So I can't remember what they're doing.
Right, spirits. Can you go in the kitchen and set off some of the devices? I thought I just saw like a white flash or something. Yeah? Actually, I need to start with something. A little bit more. Right, come on, spirits. I want to see you light up the device, say something, say hello. Again, thanks to Roland for the super chat hit earlier. You watching, mate? Who super chat me $20? Spirits, do you know if I'm going to get any packages today? Because I believe that Rose is supposed to be sending me some stuff, trying to fix her up some radios. She said she was going to send them on the 1st. I have sent her a message, but I've not had no reply from her. So it might be in the Kevin who might be posting them. No, we've already had. Let's just understand that. We've already had one troll on here complain about me having super chat on. Just ignore them. Kick their asses off if you need to. Super chat's enabled, so I can try to get some funding for next year to either do some outside investigations, which are going to cost in travel expenses, or to get some new equipment. I want to get a thermal flare camera, or maybe a full spectrum camera. This full spectrum, I think, is about 500. The flare thermal is like 1,000. That's the kind of money I'm looking at getting. If I could get both of them, that'd be great. Now, as I say, like that will go through. You know, I don't know how long it's going to take me, to be honest with you, but the super chat and monetization on videos will be kept to one side. They won't be used for anything else. And, you know, I won't know how much I'm going to get until the end of each month anyway. So, let's just see how it goes, I suppose. It's not going to be a GoFundMe or anything like that. It's just like through monetization. And you know, I'm lucky enough to get like 200 views. That's like a penny, you know, kind of thing. All those pennies will build up, hopefully. Depends on how many channels I put on, or how many videos I put on monetization, and how many super chats I get. So who's with us tonight? I'm not staying on too long. I'm already tired. But the camera will be staying on. The stream will run throughout the night. So I'm not being rude, but I'm not going to do shout outs that often now. The only time I'll do a shout out is when someone super chats, you know, get their name mentioned. Do it. Do what? What have I got to do? Or are you telling the spirit to do something in the kitchen? Well, I don't know my YouTube working properly. It has been lagging out a little bit. So I have to refresh my YouTube time to time. Did you just say Albert? Albert's not watching, I don't think. Oh, what I'm going to do is say hello to everyone who's watching. Thank you for coming on and viewing. I heard my name, my dad's name being mentioned today. Who said that on the afterlife box? It's a female who said it. Wait, Dougie. Is that the name Brandy or the drink Brandy? Actually, I don't really think I put this on monetization. Now, I put this on monetization, but it's saying that it might not go through monetization. So this one, I'll say it again, I put this on as monetization, but I'm getting that message saying, like, you know, about advertisements, might not want this on there, you know, whatever it is. So this might not even go or get any kind of monetization on this video. It's been doing it for quite a lot of videos, actually. So I've only been able to do several. You know, I've got 1,600 videos that I can monetize, but I'm not going to. Because when I open a monetization account, it'll only start monetizing from the day I actually started it. All the videos in the past will not be monetized. You know, I can monetize them and then they start monetizing, probably hoping to get like that little financial bonus if it gets more views on it. But, you know, to get like 10p, that's 10 pence. I need like 1,000 views on each channel, each video. So, like, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I might just turn monetizing off. I might keep it on and try to keep it on for like certain videos, but maybe it's doing it now because it's live streaming. I don't know. If anyone else knows about monetization, let me know. Christmas coming, yeah, I know it's coming. Got no money for it though. Christmas is going to be just another normal day for me. Do you like Christmas spirits? Oh, very quiet in chat. Chat working. Money. Yeah, I could do with some money. Are you going to help me to get some money? Are you going to show yourself in the kitchen? Manifest. Oh, guys, I'll just try and see what's going on here. Well, it says I'm live. Yeah, I'm live. So he's very quiet in chat. What are they doing? Just sitting there watching. Scaring me right now. I'm not seeing anyone typing. Have they all left me? There's normally got more people talking. No, you're not getting charged, you know. You only get charged if you do a super chat. Anytime you type, you're not getting like charged. I promise you that. You should know that. Get out. Oh, who are you telling to get out? Keep an eye on the old trolls, guys. Yeah, you're not the only one, Mary. I'm tired. I'm bloody tired. Having too many late nights again. No, like there's 21 people there just now, and like no one's typing. I thought, what the fuck? Thousands. Yeah, I need thousands. Can you help me get thousands? Come in, you've scared the shit out of me. Go and lay down. Fucking come like, you know, right beside me, pop your head up, you can scare the shit out of me then. So we will actually click on 4 channels time swell. Now, when I go to sleep, I will put this stuff in the living room. No, I won't. I'll leave it in the kitchen. Open windows. I'm not opening windows. It's bloody cold. What are you trying to do? Freeze me to death?
I do.
I think they were done before she went in hospital. Those videos, and her mum or brother's uploading them. I've not heard from Rose, to be honest with you. Like, I've got a message off her last week saying that she's got some equipment, some of them are ghost boxes that she wants me to try and look at and repair for her. She is sending me another ghost box to use myself. But what the other boxes, I don't know. She says 3 boxes. So what she's sending, I've got no idea. Well, I've told her I can't promise you I can actually fix them other ghost box radios. So we just have to see what happens and what comes through the post. I'm not doing much this week. I can't go out because I'm in the. It's giving me too much pain. I've got to make an appointment for physiotherapy. But yeah, all this week I'll probably be staying in unless my daughter comes round Wednesday. And we've got to go out for a few hours, but I'll be home during the evening. What one of my daughters coming around this weekend, this week, Switch, you know? Tell me her name. What one of my daughters coming around? Happy birthday. You're with me now, 55.
Yeah.
Might be 63. Oh, 54, I think. Oh, I don't know.
Fine.
Next one.
Let's calm down. Come on, spirits. Come and talk to us. Do something in the kitchen. Oh no, you won't be able to see it anyway. Try and light up something in the kitchen for us. Knock something down. Move something. Move the crucifix.
Sorry.
I can't swear on my channel. I think I might have already said that word, but I can't swear because I'm trying to monetize some of the video live streams. Not that I'm going to make anything out of them, but this would be worth trying. Yeah, we are old bees, aren't we, eh? Both old buggers. I don't know if you can class buggers swearing, or what's it called? Thermity or thermity? Oh, I can't even pronounce it. There's K2 meter leaning against the little teddy bear. Can you move the teddy bear and make the K2 meter fall? As you said, Aaron, female went, Aaron. Aaron's sleeping. Well, be careful. Make sure you don't get no flooding. If you like and want your name mentioned, just hit that super chat, and I'll give you a shout out. Anything's welcome, even a pound or a dollar. It will show your name when you actually do it anyway. How long I got? I don't know what you mean. I'm going to be on here for about another half an hour, maybe an hour max. And when I go to bed, I'm leaving the cameras turned on and the stream running. So you lot can just sit there and carry on chatting. And I'll leave it running in the kitchen, the DVR, so you'll see what's going on. I'll turn the audio up a little bit. So I've got audio turned on in now. Oh, Spirit Shake, how long you got? I don't know. Spirit told me I'm going to live up to 100. I don't believe it, but hey, if I live to 100, I can't complain, can I? How long was you living for, Spirits? What age was it when you died? I can see something over here, just where the cooker is, between the cooker and the cupboard. Like I can see like a kind of like light movement, like a white shadowy kind of movement just over here. I know that the older life expectancy has gone up, you know, over the centuries. All right, thank you, Spirits. Turn this one off. So in like, you know, early Roman times, you know, up to like the early Victorian time, I suppose like people lived up to, well, in Roman times, probably about 30, 40 years old. And then like, you know, from then onwards, you know, the life expectancy did go a bit further up. They did say like, you know, in Victorians, you know, you'd be lucky to live up to about 50 or 60. But there's been like research apparently where they now say that, you know, life expectancy has like risen. I don't know, it's down to like the health issues of a certain person, like their diets and stuff like that. But people can live up to like 120 now. You know, I think the oldest person in the world was like 115, I think, before he died. They reckon like now it can go up to like 120 or something. So yeah, I'm just going to mimetize this one for a minute. So I'm put on the Half-Life box. And then who's with us? And I'll see Kate saying who's with us, but you know, you never know. You might have been here and you didn't tell us your name earlier when I asked who was with us.
Craig. Fields.
If you're having problems with the stream, just refresh, hit F5. I'll be doing a stream probably again Wednesday or Thursday. Oh, that's weird. I'll probably be doing a Ouija board session.
Then do it.
Not doing one tonight because I'm too tired. But next stream will probably be Thursday. I'm not streaming too many times. Not until I'm feeling a little bit better. Not until I find something better to do, you know. I still would like to do the one on the balcony, but it's just way too cold out there, guys. So I'm going to have to wait until it's more warmer. 60, was that how old you lived till? 60. That's still a good age.
The gate.
How are you talking to me? What kind of software is it called? Is it called Monster Gate? Is it called Ghost Box? Or is it called Audio Box? What are you using to talk to me? What's the software called? Audio Box, Ghost Box, or Divot Box? I think the first one. Yeah, I was going to go out. You know, I saw Chris Moon, Spirit Encounters do one. I didn't realise it's supermoon. I would have went out, but I thought about it, and it'll say it's very cold outside. And I can't be going out too much with my knee because it makes my knee really cold. And I don't think I can even see it out the window. I think it's around the other side of the flat. Let me have a look out the kitchen window. I think it's like, you know, the other side, which I can't see. No, I can't see it. That's all turned off. No, I can't see it.
Intense.
But you know, you can see the clouds. Mixture of clouds. How is that going to
Actually, I've got to go to the doctor's tomorrow. Pick up a prescription.
Bradbury.
Again.
It's shown that not many. Oh, fuck! Oh, my bloody leg! Ah, that what they were saying with my knee, it's not like I'll have to have an operation. What they reckon it could be is it's kind of like move that position. I don't need to have an X-ray to put my knee back into the right position. It just needs like therapy, and I may have water on my knee as well, which is a bit of a bugger.
Again, Vinny.
What was I going to say? Oh, so all go past there. Nice all shot past the kitchen. Now I've got a headache again. I'm going to hope to start doing a little daytime stream time to time with me doing the spirit drawing again. So I want to start doing some more spirit drawing. But But I've not had anyone want to come through for me to draw them yet. Don't know why. Normally, when I'm sitting there, I might get that feeling that hanging on someone's ear, they want me to draw them. It's like they poke me and say, hey, can you draw me today? But I'm not getting none of that at the moment.
Survey.
Free to fly, angelic. My hand's gone numb as well now. Bloody right hand's gone funny. Looks like someone just squeezed my right hand. It's raining. Is it raining? It's not. I can't see no rain. Probably raining over at Urix. He said it's been raining over there.
We're back.
You're back. Who's back? Who said we're back? Tell us your name so I know who's back. When Rose gets better and when she's back online, we'll be doing a murder mystery and unsolved cases again soon, probably in the new year. Tammy's behind. Well, she was behind me, but she keeps running back and forwards. That's what gets me a little bit annoyed with. She keeps, get off that box. Get on the chair. Actually, she's on a little wooden chair behind me. She keeps running in and out, you know, being a pain in the backside.
Again.
I swore again, didn't I? I said bloody.
Flash.
What are you going to flash? Make a flash in the kitchen. Flash one of the devices. So I'm going to make the kitchen a little bit darker.
You have that.
Set up system tool. No one. Set up. What camera is that? Is that 3 or 4? I can't remember. Five.
Finished.
Is it 6? No, 6. Colour adjust. Can't see because the laptop's there.
That's 3. You and
Right, the reason why I'm making the kitchen a little bit darker is so if the K2 meters go off, we might be able to see them, but I know with this, it's a bit blurry on this one that I'm using.
Right.
So I don't know when the end comes in. I've got one, but it's very noisy.
You have to tell.
What are you standing on that chair for? Oh, I can't even find any of my EN pumps.
Nitty to me.
In hope.
Can't find one EN pump, guys. Not one. Right, sorry. God, my knee really hurts tonight. Can't find one in brush.
But he couldn't.
Oh, where they gone? Let's look for a note today.
It was exact.
Where's the one over here?
Around
Swinging.
Well, you know what Ian Pop's cat?
Activated.
Eh? Where's my Ian Pump's
5
gone?
p.m.
Little bugger.
Let's cross.
No, I can't find them. Oh, it's nearly too much. The next killing me.
The distance.
I think it depends on what kind of screen you're using as well.
RG
I think you guys might be able to see it light up on your computer, but on my monitor's a bit crappy. So AOC monitor, they're not all that brilliant. I can't run any other monitor because I ain't got the right connectors to them. The only one monitor I have got is smaller. Yeah, hi Phantom. That is the trigger object thing. If I go in there, I'll show you what it does. It's a bit noisy.
Right. This goes off with any sound, noise, vibration. The DC box will light up if anything goes near it. So I'm just going to bring the antenna down a little bit. This watch is flashing. There's a crucifix on it, yeah, as you can see. If that gets knocked down or moved, then I will come back in to reset it.
Position.
Gate.
I've got a K2 meter there. Oh, there's the link. Where's the working? Oh, maybe. So the K2s are actually working. I can put this up. I can use this. I'll just turn it on over here.
Yeah.
It should vibrate off the edge. That's sturdy enough.
So that's what that does. It's a trigger object. I've actually got a spare one of those, just in case that one breaks. So I did have 3 in total, but one broke. I am going to be doing that one day in the new year, in the kitchen. Put some flour or talcum powder and see if we get anything. I was thinking about doing it on the sideboard, where the K2 meter is over here. Because I could ask the spirits to, like, you know, put their handprint in it. But the only thing is, if it does happen, you can't see it. I can't prove that it's there. The only thing I could do is go out there, check if there is something there, take a photo of it and come in and show you the photo straight away. 50 in that kitchen quite regularly, you know, we'd get sounds, knocks, taps. Sometimes like noises out there. But it has quieted down here.
Right.
I need, you know, like the only time it starts up is when you're really concentrating. doing, you know, real good sessions. That's why I'm waiting for those to come back and get better so we can start doing the murder mystery and unsolved things again.
If that has
I found what?
You know, not long ago we had a bowl move by itself in the kitchen. The bowl was over here, and I heard, like, I was sleeping and I heard this clank. So it was like what we're doing now with the cameras on. I had my audio turned on in the kitchen through an audio recorder, which is connected to my speaker in here, my amplifier. And I was just dozing off and I heard this probably like clonk kind of thing. It scared the shit out of me. I was wondering what the hell it was, and I didn't know what it was until I came back. I went in the kitchen trying to find out if anything had moved or broken. Couldn't see anything. It's only until I did a video review, I found out there was a bowl here, and it actually moved about 2 or 3 inches. Couldn't move any further because it's on like a drainer thing. But it actually moved by itself, and it shouldn't have moved because it'd been sitting there for about, well, most of the day actually, 5-6 hours. Someone said, "Oh, it could have been water," you know, but no. If it was water, it would have moved, you know, a lot longer than before. But we've heard that, you know, we've had a lot of stuff out there. We've had that white apparition, which was it was an orb. It started off as an orb, came over from here this side where the microwave is, shot right over to the cooker, and it kind of like expanded upwards, like horizontal. And as I kind of like freeze framed it, it looked like a childlike spirit standing on the front of the cooker. Search, you know, apparition kitchen, you'll find it. So I actually done a video of it, freeze framing it. You can see, like, you know, this big, like, childlike white apparition kind of thing on the cooker. And it originally started off as an orb shooting across the kitchen from the microwave to the cooker. Now, the only thing is I can't get it out even further now because, like, you know, with the cameras, they do like 1200, 1500 VT. I need an old camera to get more of a view in the kitchen. But they're hard to find now, those ones.
Not to go.
You start.
Thank you.
It said
anyone's
Road.
and road.
I would
You know, time to time you do get stuff. You know, we had an orb fly across a while ago. It came from the kitchen. It came from the cooker and shot over that way. And it was probably about that speed. So it wasn't fast, you know, it's like taking its time. Let's just say my mouse consciously orb. This was about 10 minutes ago. It just went like that. No, I've seen orbs go like straight across, you know, very fast. Suppose they're just chilling out in their way, walking slowly.
Let's see.
Yeah. The first.
Well, it's 2:10. I might do it 20 minutes, then go to bed, but I'll leave all this turned on. So you've still got something to sit and watch and chat. Don't forget, you want to super chat me, do so. Not forcing you. It's your own decision. If you do, then I'll give you a shout out. Hold on a minute. What do you mean, hold on a minute? You're going to do something spectacular in the kitchen for us.
Wind toss.
Can you do something in the kitchen?
Also,
Actually, I might have a cup of coffee before I go to sleep. So that relaxes me, coffee.
Relax.
Thing is, I can't have one now, just yet, because I've been eating mints. I'm going to have a minty coffee, which I don't
And
like.
for dinner.
Thanks for dinner. I didn't cook you dinner. What, did you have the incense my pork and chicken?
Random.
Eating a cup.
Do you like pork and chicken, the way I make it? Herbed.
And that.
Just climbed over.
That bleeping noise you keep hearing is that smoke alarm upstairs
Just cast.
The red.
in the hallway. The spirit that showed itself as normal. It looked to me more like a child-sized figure, and I believe that might be Mary, because we have seen Mary run down the hallway in my hall once before,
Do not.
and I've even seen Mary. You know, nice little girl, about 28, 10 years old. I've got like a little angel figure, like doll, which she said that she would probably attach herself to. Actually, I think I'll go and put that in the kitchen so I can do it. We've got to find it first, though.
Hey, what a tip.
What kind of it? It does.
Moved him away.
It comes in.
And sweet.
He got.
Because the
Get rested.
with art.
Right. So I think K2 just went off. So the K2 got off then. What I'm doing is I'm bringing out my spirit doll, Tina. Move this one out of the way because this is more of a trigger. I'll get that one. So this is Tina.
Silver ring.
So there's Tina.
Creature is
Maybe we'll catch one, I can't remember. I'm going to put that one there.
Leaning.
That's just for the coins. Coins are found in the river with my magnet. Just leave that there. I've got a little ball here.
Really kind.
I'm just going to put that right there.
Great.
So it's just more like trigger objects kind of thing.
At least,
Kind of.
Just down here.
or the has
I saw the K2 meter was going off just as I came in here. So I had a click.
probably of it.
I know Tina goes out there sometimes, so does Abby. I'll just put Tina out there for now, and the two little dolls, I think Mary's attached to one of those.
Success.
See, on my SA, with my PC screen, it's kind of like blocky, but my laptop's kind of clean. I can see what's going on out there.
On account. Didn't look much.
I don't know if you see, but over here I keep saying like pixelization, like keep coming. I just saw like a flash, white flash there, but I keep seeing like this pixelization over here quite a lot. No, this I think this is definitely like a proper spirit child, because I've never had no problems with Mary. Even Abby, my spirit guide, you know, she never is wrong. Well, she's probably been wrong once or twice since I've had her, and that's like 3 years, 4 years. Everything she tells me is like, you know, practically accurate. I say about 90%. I know spirits can get things wrong, but if there's something evil and demonic there, she'd be telling me. And yeah, I've had some bad energies here, bad spirits, but you know, more mischievous and playful. Apart from the one where I got thumped in the back and pushed against practically front across the damn fucking living room. Not living room. I was actually punched in the back and I flew across my bedroom. Now, I probably won't get monetization on this one because I've been swearing. And it does say like I've got to get a review on it if I want it monetized. So I'm like, I can't even talk. I might not bother asking them to review it. Was trying to do one where I wouldn't be swearing tonight.
You might too.
I contacted mine through Pendulum.
Grant.
And then later I got to know more through Ouija board.
Yeah.
And like over the last 5 years, you know, my abilities have built up. You know, I can actually hear them talking to me through my mind's eye now. Just saw a flash up here. No, we've all got a spirit guide anyway. And they're look. Just down there I saw like an orb, large white orb then. And that's where Mary likes to be, in that area. Sometimes I've been told she'd climb up on top and look out the window because she likes looking out the window. Dougie, that's my dad's name. Hello, Dad, you there? Look, just again, there, orb.
Knocked it off.
Knocks it off. Not what off. You know, knock something off. I don't mind. If it breaks, it breaks. Try not to break it though. Knock it down. An orb over there.
The crap.
Vermine.
Did two things took.
I think, you know, you're going to get a mixture of spirits saying they want this and they want that. Some spirits are happy enough to
So
talk to you,
sorry. Incorrect.
well, some ain't.
Which I have.
But I know Mary ain't a demon. I think the demons are very rare. You know, Abby has told me I will confront demons on investigations. I may even confront one here, but she said it'll be a while yet, you know. Right, let's just turn the ghost box off a little bit and I'll put it back on. Oh, let's stick the camera back on. Yeah, like, you know, demons are very rare, you know. Half these YouTube channels where they say that they confronted demons, I don't really believe. Now, they could be more mischievous spirits, angry spirits, but they're not demons, you know. I don't think, you know, more angry spirit, actually. Like, you know, some spirits might not like you communicating with other spirits. They try to, like, do anything they can to stop you trying to help another spirit to move on or get a message through or whatever, you know, kind of thing, help them. And some spirits may agree what you're doing, while some might not agree, you know. They might say, well, hey, I don't like being, like, spoken to. I don't want you doing this, you know. Maybe, like, we could even be a threat to them, trying to communicate with them. But, you know, we can't be a threat, because if we are threatening them in any way, they wouldn't be doing what they're doing. Like, you know, they wouldn't be communicating with us. They wouldn't be setting off our devices. They won't talk to us on the ghost box. You know, if there was any threat to them, not one spirit would talk to us. Now, I think we're doing something right in helping them and communicating with them. Now, look at that clock I've got from Christopher Mole. He had activity in his house until he got rid of it. The day he sent it out to me, activity stopped. When I got it, I didn't get the activity he was getting, but the clock didn't work. But as soon as I started researching, the clock started ticking. And I found that there was a spirit attached to it. I actually got corrected, the name Martin. For some reason, the other night I kept thinking it was George, but it was Martin. And I know that I had actually got the Martin before when I'd done the actual clock session. For some reason, I just kept thinking of George the other night. Maybe it's, you know, I've got 3 Georges here. So we're just going to give a little bit of quietness. I'm going to go and make myself a cup of coffee. Yeah, just keep it quiet, you know, for like 10, 15 minutes, see what happens, I suppose. It's 2:25 now. I'm going to probably be going to bed at 3 o'clock, but as I say, all this will be running still. No, I ain't seen floating heads, but I have actually had floating arms manifestations in this room of an arm floating from across. Let me go on to the other camera. Right, from over here, where my mouse cursor is, I saw an apparition of an arm come floating over here, and it went over to my bed. It looked like, if whatever it was, it did look like an arm actually, but it came over, it went onto the bed, bounced up, and then came over to the back of the bed. And I've also had like an apparition of, looked like a leg, and that was over here. And again, that kind of like looked like it jumped on the bed and then came up over to where the window is. And the window is like over here. So the arm, the first one, jumped over onto the bed and went over that way, while the leg kind of like came over and like it jumped and went over that way. And I've got them on my YouTube, so I'm not bullshitting you or anything. Wait a minute. Back. I've got some Wi-Fi cameras up as well. I've got my Washington facing one of them, so. Right, I'm just going to make a coffee. Back in a minute. I'll be quiet in here because you might hear some noise in here. I've had 2 decent body voices in here over the last couple of days. One was a male, and the other one sounded like a child, female child.
I'll turn right on so I can see what I'm doing. And yeah, I know my kitchen's a bit of a mess. I've got to sort this kitchen out, yeah. So everyone who's kitchen, I want you to make a little bit of noise, but not too much tonight. You want to do something, do it one more way. We're doing an extra stream on Thursday and concentrate on the living room. So if anyone's in here, you need to do it tonight. Unless you go and live and do it on Thursday. But I'm not doing a remote camera DVR, it's only tonight.
Right, that noise will be nice and kettle. Just move this up there. I've got an axe head in here, which I'm trying to clean up a little bit. It's an old-fashioned axe head. Really old, probably Victorian, probably earlier. Just trying to get some of the guns off it. Could even be a murder weapon, for all we know. Because I found that in the River Thames when I used to do magnet fishing. I ain't done magnet fishing for 2 months now because of the leg situation we need, the weather, and like financial issues, not getting out. So, yeah, nice little axe head in here. I'm trying to clean up somehow. Right, David. Right, opera. Shit, I knew that's done. So what you're going to do is just sit here for a little while in quiet. I'll try not to talk too much. See what we might get, if anything. Just need to run the bathroom again quickly. Right. You know, I can't say I've never really had much paranormal stuff in here. I have. I think that might be the mouse then. So I was saying white shoot up, but I think that's the mouse console. No, I can't say I've never had, you know, nothing paranormal, because I have, haven't I? You know, I've had the apparition in the living room, I've had the one in the kitchen, I've had partial apparitions in here. Disembodied voices. One in the kitchen when I was mucking around, wiggling my backside, and everyone heard the voice say in your face, and I didn't hear it until I came back and played it back on live YouTube. But I have heard two here. Just the last couple of days, I was sitting here, nothing was on apart from my TV. No streams are like, you know, I didn't have no YouTubes open, nothing like that, because I checked it after. There were no videos playing, and I heard something come through my speaker. I thought, what the fuck was that? I looked on Facebook. My Facebook was offline. I signed out of Facebook. My YouTube was closed. There were no video streams running in the background. So whatever that was that spoke was really weird. It was a male voice. Don't know what it said, but it's like, you know, kind of thing. And then I think it was yesterday, I was sitting here and I heard like a little child's voice, and it practically sounded like it was like behind me near the back, near the wardrobe. And like, I thought, well, you know, I thought it might have been someone outside, and I looked and there wasn't no one outside. There wasn't no one in like the hallway, nothing there. Because it actually did sound like a little girl say something. I think she said like hello, I'm not sure, but it sounded like hello. And that was right at the back of my bed near the wardrobe. Right over here. I really want to get back out and do some on the balcony, but I say it's just too cold on the balcony. And if you remember that time when I caught that kind of weird apparition thing outside on the balcony, yes, like when people sign up as a new subscriber, start watching my channel, it's the first one they see, like where it says, "I think I just caught something weird happening on my balcony." That one. A lot of people said they saw a lot of weird stuff on there here in Europe. I think he said it looked like a Viking or something. But I'm going to be going to bed soon, guys, in about 20 minutes. I may leave the camera running. Probably will do. Want to hit me up on a super chat? That'd be cool. No, I keep saying I won't keep mentioning it, but I always repeat. I'm a bit like my dad, really. You know, I repeat myself too many times. But I will put it on. I'll leave it on this camera when I go to bed. Sorry, Tina, it's a bit cold out there for you, but I'm pretty sure you don't feel the cold because you spirits give us coldness. Maybe like they like cold. That's why they make us cold when we like communicate with them, or when we ain't communicating. They want that to be like acknowledged when we get those cold spots. Maybe it is cold where they are. Maybe heaven's like very cold. You know, maybe it's like ice. Your ice up there or something, you know. So I'll keep hearing those little knocks. Can you hear it? Like a little knock just then. Our spirits do sound out there. Set off one of the devices or knock or tap on something. Open the cupboard up near the cooker. Now that'd be amazing. That cupboard opened. Be a bit spooky, but yeah, I'd love to see that cupboard open. Or the drawer near the this one here, because that one doesn't open. But this drawer here would be crazy to see that open, or the cupboard underneath. Now you can see it's all like, you know, real live camera, DVR. 2:43, Monday the 4th of the 12th, December 2017. Viewing camera 6 tonight. Let's see again, another little knock, and I saw an orb there. The knock in a like a little white flash of light there. I just keep saying that bleep you're hearing is the smoke alarm outside upstairs in the hallway. I might ring up the housing association and complain about that. They're supposed to come and might have them serviced. If they say they ain't got no one to do it, I'll just say, well, you're breaking your own terms and conditions then, aren't you? And I'll put a formal complaint in. So if a fire broke out in that hallway and that smoke detector isn't like functioning properly, I could sue their asses. Got like a heaviness just below my like throat, on my chest, above my chest, between my chest and my throat, dead center. It feels like indigestion, but it's not indigestion kind of thing. It feels like, you know, someone just punched or quite chopped me right below the throat. I think I'll go out and just move that camera up a little bit more. Can't put it too much higher because it won't go up any higher. That's better. I was just trying to get it so we could see the window a bit more. Looks like a pair of eyes, like peeking out in it, like a demonic pair of eyes, but it's not. It's just the lights from the house across the way over there, I think. Bit weird that, you know, it's coming through halfway across through the windowsill though. There's a pair of eyes peeking through my window. Blink. Blink those demonic eyes of your demonic spirit. When we crazy, suddenly they blink and, like, you know, fuck. I'm sure they're lights across the road. Oh, you spam my channel, are you, Yuri? There's another knockout there. Oh, just heard movement in here. It was the cat, because she's laying dead still. Carl, I'll give you permission to make a sound out there. Set off one of the devices, knock the crucifix down, move the crucifix. Set off one of K2 meters or the DC box. When I go to sleep, I've got to turn some of that gear on because I ain't got no more batteries. And I can't afford to keep going out and buying batteries at this time. I'm just going to minimise that for a minute, so I need to check on something on the eBay. Messages. Just keeping an eye on some postal stamps. No. I've asked the guy if he'd sell a kilo of, like, Horizon labels cheap, but I don't think I'd get the message until later on today. So the guy's probably sleeping. No, Yorick, it's not an eclipse. It looks like an eclipse on the side chat. Yeah, there's supposed to only be like 4 or 5 dimensions. I reckon, like, there's unlimited dimensions out there. You know, like you say, the internet could probably have its own dimension. Telephone could have its own dimension. A ghost box, a UV recorder, TV. Even our sound, our voice can probably be used as its own dimension, I suppose. How about when we cough? That could be its own dimension. When we pass wind, that could be its own dimension. When we have, like, stomach rumbling, indigestion, that could be its own dimension. I don't think it's just like a limited dimension. I think there's a definite infinity dimensions out there. Just like the universe is supposed to be infinity. No one can tell you how big, you know, space is. How many light years, you know, from one end to the other side. Because there ain't another side. It's just like infinity, innit? Maybe, like, you know, all those stars out there ain't planets, but like spirit people. Maybe they turn themselves into a star. Never know. Sometimes I can't get sleep, you know, when I'm tired. Sometimes I'm sitting here till like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning trying to get sleep. I'm definitely going to try to get sleep early tonight. Just in case I've got those packages coming from Rose. Plus, I've ordered a Barney, the dinosaur, pajamas for my grandson. Because, like, my daughter said, oh, if you want to buy him something, he's into, like, Barney, Teletubbies, Postman Pat, and all that kind of stuff. So I had to look and I found a pair of pajamas, you know, which I thought we might like. So we can have those for Christmas. And I want to get him probably like the Barney, the dinosaur toy that actually sings as well later. Ain't too expensive. Even if I just get my grandson something, I don't think my daughters and my son would worry about me not getting them anything this year. Just ain't got the money. And I've got 2 little maid boxes, which one is filled up with coppers, and the other one's like half filled with silver, 50, 20p's, £1. Well, the £1 coins I've taken out and exchanged and put the notes in. Probably got about £40, £50 in savings, which is going to go to my grandson's. Going to open an account for him for like, what's it called? The funding for when he gets older, for like 16 or 18. Try to stick some money in the account every so often. It's only a couple of pounds a week. It'll all build up. The window shows a pool of how the British citizens feel, perhaps at the moment. Don't know. Now, how do we know how spirits do feel? You know, do they still have the emotions, the sadness, the happiness? Can they cry? Can they laugh? When I asked Abby, she said they ain't got no emotions, but Abby was emotional one day. I said, I thought you can't be emotional. Well, we can, but, you know, we ain't supposed to be emotional. It's supposed to be against their rules and regulations, but, you know, some rules and regulations, I suppose, can be broken. Depends how badly they break them. It's not like they're going to be sacked in like a spiritual prison if they break a rule. Maybe they might get their privilege lowered down a little bit. But I think the higher spirits like Appy and Tina actually gets away with blue murder. Because, like, you know, God ain't going to like start chucking away, you know, and demoting, you know, like guys and angels easy. Because he's like always promoting new guys and angels each year. You know, he might have a little telling off, little slap on the hand or something. Yeah, hello Shanks. Yeah, it's like 10 to 3. Sometimes that's when the activity can kick in, but, you know, not on here sometimes. Yeah, sometimes it does pick up a little bit, but not all the time. You know, it's been very quiet lately, last couple of months, because I haven't really done the paranormal last few months. Not been concentrating on it because, you know, too many other things going on. Drama, trolls. Then there's like, you know, my physical health. Not been feeling too good with my knee. You know, having a few dizzy spells, headaches and stuff like that. And sometimes you just don't feel like doing anything, paranormal. Well, I'm trying, get back to it. I'm hoping that, the new year, I'm going to do a New Year session. I'm hoping that, we might bring some spirits through for the new year. And have a little bit of a blast, but, you can't expect things to happen when they don't want it to happen. Spirits will only do things when they want to do it. You can't force them. If you start provoking them and being nasty to them, then yeah, they're going to do something. They'll probably do something you wish that you never did want to provoke them. Yeah, sometimes I get a bit annoyed that things don't happen, but I've had some pretty good stuff happen here. Two apparitions, one living, one in the kitchen, partial apparitions, an apparition where you could see little Mary, the oral of Mary running down the hallway. I had things thrown at me. I've had a bowl in the kitchen move by itself, cereal bowl that is. In the living room when I've been doing a Ouija board session, I had a golf ball thrown at me. In here I've had a computer mouse actually levitating thrown at me. God knows how many orb activity, some really amazing orb activity. Partial apparitions of arms and legs in here. So, I've had quite a bit of good stuff in here. It's all been captured. Maybe, there's some you've had a lot, about time we gave up for a little while, Maybe next year we give you some more stuff. Maybe they can only give so much activity, not so much like EVPs and getting things on the ghost box, but they all need to build up the energy, and sometimes there ain't a lot of energy in here. And I'm not willing for to conjure up some kind of demonic spirit and being attacked, and there's no one here to help me when I get attacked or whatever. I've already been punched and thrown across the bloody bedroom once, and people were like, "Oh, well, that's like you just tripping over." No, because people actually heard the thump on my back and saw me flying across the bloody room. I went, no, well, I was near the bed, yeah, but I debunked that the bed. If I tried tripping over the bed, I kind of land on the bed. The way I got punched on the back, that was false. No, sometimes things happen in the kitchen. Sometimes it don't. We have been seeing all activity now. Not much, but we are getting it. It might be one every half hour. At least we're still getting something. So they are doing some cat there. Bird little knocks as well sometimes. And you just don't realise how much energy it takes a spirit to actually knock, tap, move something. Even though, I've never seen a cupboard door open. If that opens, that'd be amazing. Or in drawer. Or so that mirror over here starts swinging. That'd be crazy. I don't mind seeing things being moved around, but I don't want them being broken. Ghost hunting equipment costs money. I just heard a voice then. Don't know who you heard it. I thought I just heard Mama. Did I just hear someone say Mama? Say it again if you did. Mama or Mama, something like that. And people who actually heard full body voices are in my system. They've heard it, and sometimes I've not heard it. Sometimes we both hear it. Well, that's what I mean. The thing was, though, people actually heard the thump. It's like that kind of thing. No, I was feeling really weird and dizzy, yeah. And I kept saying, I don't feel right, you know. And people saying, well, get up, you know, get up, open the window. So I actually got up and I opened the window, yeah. And I was like coming back here. Now you can see, like, you know, my bed's here, right? And I actually tried debunking it like a day later. Now, if I'm tripping over, I'll be tripping this way and landing here. But my chair was a little bit further back that time. And as I came to go and sit back down, I had this big pressure right here, and it felt like that hard, even harder. I went flying over. I went like skidding along the floor because I didn't have this chair. I had a different chair at the time. I went like flying across the floor. I was actually on the floor, and I was like about a couple of inches away from the door. You know, my head. I'm surprised my head didn't put a hole through the fucking door. Oh, what happened there? And everyone heard the thump. Everyone saw me flying across the floor. And I tried debunking it. No, this wasn't in here. This is the heater. I ain't got no central heating at the moment. That was in the living room. I just pulled that out just 2 days ago. You know, I've actually sorted out my room as well, because all that over there was cluttered over there. All that over there was cluttered on top. So everything has been sorted out. Oh, I've got this in here. And then I've got a picture frame which I picked up from outside, which I'm trying to find a place to put. Nice little picture frame. Now, do you see that orb just then? So I do get orbs in here quite a lot. You know, I'm sitting here and I see it like sometimes physically. I see it on my DVR system. And I didn't have my DVR running for 6 months because I just couldn't afford it to get a new one. It was only because I've got a few people help me out with some donations. I've got a cheaper one. I wanted to get a more expensive one, but they put it up from 260 to 360, and it's a Sony one. Really high class, you know, good one, but I just want to get back to the DVR, you know, live streaming. So I bought a cheaper one again. Found out my old one, the reason why that didn't work, because the hard drive was blown and it kept shorting out. As soon as I put a new hard drive in, it started working. So those who haven't seen my DVR, let's just have a quick flick through the channels. I've actually got 3 Wi-Fi ones connected still as well at the moment. Now what you're seeing here is the cat's head. Just like raised her head up. There, an orb just shot past there then. See, people say with, like, you know, dust particles. If that's dust particles, they're, you know, you've seen dust particles all the time. But I've had a partial apparition come across this side one time, and another one come that side. Just check on the partial apparition videos because they're all cool and documented. So here's me here. This glowing, don't worry about that glowing. That's just like a little amplifier thing I've got at the bottom. But I've got my audio connected through that to my amplifier. So I've got the audio connected. I'm in the kitchen at the moment through a microphone. Well, audio recorder. Excuse the laundry there. I've had a few orb activity here. Actually, because I've got 3 cameras in the living room. I've got that one. This bit where the table is, when the table wasn't there, I was doing a Ouija board down here at one time, and I had a golf ball sitting up here. Now that golf ball actually was, well, it came flying over, and it actually hit me in the leg while I was doing a Ouija board. And I thought, what the fuck? Did you just see that, guys? You know, not at plate back. And after playing it back here, I've got the golf ball and I went back up there and I was jumping around. I was like knocking the golf ball, you know, just gently. And the golf ball would just like fall down and bounce and just like bounce a little bit and probably go over that direction. And I tried debunking that for about 10 minutes. But when it first happened, the golf ball came flying over where this table was, because I was sitting there and down there doing a Ouija board, and he actually hit me in the leg. And I asked who it was, and it was the kids. I've got several kids in here. The three main ones is Dexter, Leonard, and Mary. Dexter is from a haunted home, which me, Simon, Aaron done an investigation and like done a clearance there. Dexter is a child from the Second World War who got killed when the Germans bombed London in the area. The whole of my areas, you know, Mitcham was completely blitzed, and Dexter died while trying to take shelter when the bombs were dropping. You know, the story with him, I went to do a little mini investigation on my own. I was taking photos in this house where this mirror was, and it's only until I reviewed the pictures in the mirror, you could see my reflection looking down into the mirror, and beside me there's a little boy. And I didn't even know he was there, but you can see that there's a little boy there. And I've got that on my Facebook. Still got the picture. And when we was cleansing the place, you know, when me, Simon, Aaron was doing the investigation, I said to Dexter, look, you know, if you've got nowhere to go, you don't know how to cross over, you can come back with me. And I believe he came back. Leonard was the little boy who died in the early 1900s over Mitcham Common. He drowned in the lake. And I said to him, if you want to come home with me, you can come home with me. And he does come and muck around here sometimes. And Mary followed me home, I think, from one of the cemeteries at one time. And she's just been chilling around, you know. She likes being here. She likes Abby and Tina. Abby and Tina sometimes go in the kitchen and just like chill out and talk. They're the ones that sometimes set off the devices. Mary was the one who moved the cereal bowl a couple of weeks ago, apparently. I asked who it was on the Ouija board. Now, that mirror I've got from a second-hand furniture store. And when I take photos in there, I'm always getting like images of people. You know, like the best one, which I got was a Victorian couple. And someone actually said that they saw, I think it might have been Dexter, standing here, peeking around, looking into the mirror when I was over here taking photos. And looking on the photos of me taking pictures of the mirror, you can actually see the little boy standing there. So, you know, there's some pretty interesting photos. There's loads and loads of photos I've taken in that mirror and got some activity. I had a mirror here that Rose gave me. A foldable three-way mirror, which I've got behind me. Might have seen that. Never really got much out of that, but, you know, Rose said that she had a lot of activity, but you know, people give me stuff where they said they've had a lot of activity, and I've not had none, or hardly any. But we sometimes get a lot of orb activity in here, time to time. Next one is the balcony. We've had some stuff out here. Yurik's seen like a Viking god, I think. Chon? No, not Chon. Zeus, or I can't remember. But I think Yurik said something about the Viking god out here. That's on my main channel, you know, on the channel when you sign up, and when you go to like my channel, it's the first one that actually comes up for like new subscribers. So I'm saying, hey, there's something really weird and amazing I saw on the balcony. The kitchen, as you've seen. 2 cameras in the hallway, one facing down here, and that's where Pumpkinhead Paranormal Perry saw the apparition of a little girl come out of here, out of my bedroom, run down here. I can't remember if she went through that door or that door. And that's the door to go out onto the hallway, to go outside. That's my kitchen door. What it was, I was like doing a stream, and I said, I'm just going to go and make myself a cup of coffee. And as I went to go to the door, I remembered I hadn't got my cup, so I came back to get my cup. But first time I went to go to the door, she must have been poking her head around my doorway, seeing what I was doing, because like as soon as I grabbed my cup, you saw like the oral, the shape of a little girl, run down here and disappear through one of the doors. I can't remember if it was that one or that one. I'm still trying to capture that fucking door opening. That opens time to time. There's the other camera. Not really caught much in that mirror. That came from the same shop. Oh, no. Actually, I think I've got that from a charity shop, that one. I caught a few little, like, kind of like pictures of spirit people. Not many, though. Now, this is the Wi-Fi camera of the kitchen. A lot more brighter. And I can actually move that up and down if I want to. For some reason, it's not moving around. Okay, so don't want to move. The other one, I'm afraid it's in a way because like my laundry's there. But let me just move that actually. Move my cup so the cat won't jump up on the table. So yesterday I went in there, it was freezing cold. So that's the Wi-Fi camera. That noise is me trying to move the Wi-Fi camera. For some reason, that ain't even moving. I don't know why the Wi-Fi cameras ain't moving around. Maybe they got fucking frozen. Next one is the other one, which is in here, I think. Yeah, this one here. Well, that's up behind me. That needs to be moved around as well. I don't know why my cameras ain't moving. Where's my phone? I might be able to do it with my... Well, I know I've got the software on here. Oh, yeah, the Bible. Yeah, the Bible one. Funny that you're saying that. I think it's the time when I said, oh, like, you know, if you can knock the Bible down, that'd be cool. And I moved back towards the door and the fucking Bible fell down. That scared the shit out of me. Let's go, Pop. So, yeah, that one. Good one, remind me, that one. And, yeah, the two dogs in the kitchen. Who is Shank? Who's Shank? Probably someone who I know, but I don't know who you are from. So I can't remember what your other channel might have been, your other username. No, game player. I'm checking your YouTube now. Yeah, Yeah, the doll that fell down twice. There we go. Now with all the fucking Facebook crap. So I can make this move. There we go. I'm trying to get up. That do on that one. Yeah, the dolls are crazy because I went in there. I mentioned about the dolls, and then like one of the dolls did eventually fall down. I went out there to put it back up, and about half an hour later, the same doll fell down again with more of a violent thud. Kitchen. Did you hear that tap then? Like clunk. Now that wasn't. I know the fridge freezer is just like fired up, but that was a different kind of clunk. And what I don't understand, right? These look like trees out there, but there ain't no trees, so I can't understand what this stuff is. And it keeps like changing daily kind of thing. I know 3:15 already. There we go. I'm going to keep it like that. Then you've got the K2 meter, 1 Tina. But I'm not going to be using that camera. I'll be using the normal one. I'll be using that one. Be on all night long. I didn't drop my coffee yet. You guys on Facebook, if you're watching my channel, stop bloody pinging my phone. Fucking notifications. I've had to turn the notifications off. Yeah, there's been a few crazy things that happened in here. No, I never really classed my place as being haunted, but when you saw that black apparition after we'd done those live murder mystery and unsolved cases, Sandra Blaine, Elizabeth Tate, and Alicia Lamb, and we saw that black apparition live on my cameras. Although it didn't save the file on my cameras because I tried searching for them, yeah, it actually was caught on the webcam, which was facing the screens, which was recording on Facebook from the webcam. It was only that actually saved it. And you can see a full-blown, well, near enough a full-blown 95% of a spirit person walking in my living room. It started off as like a black mist, and then just like grew into a practically full-blown apparition, and then it kind of like disintegrated into that mist again. Perry did do like a frame-to-frame video on it, but I never got to download it, I don't think, because I can't find it anywhere on my computers. And it would have been a nice like video to upload, and I don't think Perry's got it anymore anyway. I know Rusty done that video about the orb and done it through different filters, which is up on the YouTube. What's the other one? I done that one with the white apparition in the kitchen. Done a small video on that one and capturing that as it came across the kitchen from the microwave shot over here to the cooker, and it just like expanded like vertical wise, and I was able to freeze frame it, and you can see like it looks like an angelic kind of spirit, but it also looks like a child kind of spirit. So say I've had with fair share. You know, and people say, well, would you class your house as haunted? Well, it's not massively, you know, overreacted haunted, but yeah, I'll say it is haunted in some way. I just heard a voice again. I think thought I'd just heard the voice say, "Get out." Very faint. There again. Hello? Twice I just heard that. I don't know if you heard it. It came through my speaker. Who's in the kitchen? Did I just hear your voice? Did I just hear a male voice? Got a lot of failure. I just saw a flash there. Just before I hit hide on that tab, I saw a flash right there. Coming back out of the kitchen in a minute to bring my cup out. Give it a quick rinse out. Again, female, that one. Hi, Sarah. I heard a female just then. I think it went, hi. That's 3 voices within a matter of like 3 minutes. Are you trying to talk to me? Can you speak a bit louder? If you're in the kitchen and hear my voice, speak a bit louder. Can't speak, knock on something. Do this. Knock. Or set off one of the devices. Touch one of the devices. I'm sure I heard 3 voices then. Don't forget, guys, you want to see yourself being mentioned, just stick again, another one. Let's turn it up a little bit. Oh, I forgot about this candle, isn't it? Well, yeah, if you want to see your name being mentioned, anyone say hello? You want me to shout out? Give a shout out. Super chat's there. All you got to do is put a little donation on, and I'll give you a shout out and thank you. You don't have to. It's your own free choice. Got super chatting enabled now. Some of my videos will now start being monetized. Not that I'm going to make much out of it. It's going to like take about 10,000 views to even get like 10p. So if it went viral, global, and I've got like 1 million views, then I'd probably get like £100 or something. But it's got to take time, effort. And I've noticed that, you know, the paranormal has kind of like, it's, you know, it's quietened up a bit, you know. Not many people are streaming now. I'm just wondering if people have like lost interest in the paranormal. I know a lot of people have decided to go offline because of the fucking drama. Excuse my French. But this, although I've got this monetized, it ain't going to be monetized because, like, you know, I've swore a couple of times and they don't like profanity. You know, they don't like swearing on videos. Plus, not, and even if I weren't swearing, some advertisers might not even want the paranormal, you know, to advertise their stuff on. So what I'm trying to say, they might not want to advertise their stuff on a paranormal stream. Who's talking in the kitchen? Say no, say something else. Speak a bit louder. Now I know it wasn't someone outside because it came from my speaker. Now, no, Tina's quite active sometimes, but she don't like mucking around with devices anymore. She thinks it's like boring. She don't feel happy lighting them up. She might contribute, you know, like give some of her energy out for another spirit to light it up, but she don't really like doing it herself much now. No, I'm not saying you have to do it. You know, it's up to anyone who wants to do it. I had $20 today from Roland. But I won't get to see any of that until next month. Just had a knock. No, I'll still shout out to people. Just that I won't shout them out too many times. My power nearly went out the other day because I had no money on electric. I had to go around and get some money on my electric key. Otherwise, I would have lost power. That volume in the kitchen is a bit too loud now. I need to turn it up to see if we've got anything. Come back. I did say I was going to go at 3 o'clock. It's 3:30 nearly already, and I still haven't drunk my coffee yet. Bloody cold as well. I don't like cold coffee. You know, I know we ain't got that many viewers anyway. Just wondering if it's worth continuing streaming, but I probably will leave streaming. Never know, I might get woken up like the other week where the thing went crazy because the bowl moved. I made sure that the bowl is actually sitting upwards over here now, so it can't move unless the spirit does move it and levitates it or slides it. If that happens, this will set off. That picks up vibration. Anything that makes a vibration and disturbs that, then it will set it off. Not seeing the light go off that much. And that's usually like, you know, the sensor, but I'll probably go and get the small one. So I think the small one's a little bit more sensitive. I'll get that when I go out there. So that's in the living room at the moment. So that will be turned off and I will put a different one out there, the small round one. Yeah, right there, mate. You're like, you know, when I was homeless, mate, I had to be stuck where I had to be stuck. You know, at least I had shelter over my head, roof over my head, and somewhere warm. And when I came here, when they sent me, they told me like to like start bidding on houses, and this is what kind of like got me because I was doing the paranormal, in the temporary accommodation over at Hall Place here, which is a haunted location as well. And I did a Ouija board asking where I'd be going if I ever found a place, and they said Stretton Vale. Now, I didn't know where Stretton Vale was at all. Never heard of the place. Anyway, the council contacted me and said, you've got to start bidding, otherwise you don't start bidding. You know, we've got no choices like kicking you out and you'll be on the street indefinitely, you know. And I didn't want that happening, so I started bidding. And I got a letter saying that I had to come here and check this place out. And the thing was, I had to take it. Or otherwise, you know, I couldn't tell myself, no, I don't want it, I want somewhere else. So otherwise they would kick me out on the street then. So I had to take this place. And it's like a shell. There went no furniture in here, no cooker, no microwave, nothing. It was empty. And it's only because I had to take it. I phoned up my mum and said, right, it's an empty shell. I've got nothing here. Got no microwave, cooker, no bed, nothing. So my mum helped me with a bed and a microwave to get me started. Furniture-wise, I had to go out looking for some furniture on the streets. Found a couple of chairs, a little table, a little kind of like book stand. Then I eventually did start buying stuff, you know, because I got a grant, a loan. But when I actually was doing the paranormal here, when I was told that, you know, I'm going to move to a location called Stretton Vale, I didn't know this place was it, because when I started doing a little bit of research on this property here, I'm on the actual borderline of Stretton Vale, and I didn't know that. It's only what I remember that the spirits told me in the old accommodation, like the temporary accommodation at Hall Place. They said, you're going to be going to Stretton Vale. And when I moved in, I found out I was in Stretton Vale. I thought, whoa, fucking hell. How crazy can that be? And I've been here about 4 years now. And it won't be long until they actually come and review me and see, like, you know, if I can stay another 5 years, because it's like a 5-year contract thing. Right, I'm just going to go out and take my cup out. Cat's gone in the hallway, so I don't have to chase her out now. So what I'm going to do is replace it with this one. Well, this one's got more lights. That one's more sensitive though, that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this K2 meter off. Turn that off. Turn this off. I'm going to keep one K2 meter on. One DC box. This is turned off. I'm going to move that over. And that's what I'm moving on. The end pump. Batteries are both flat. I think I've got two in here. Trying to get the bloody batteries out.
please. That's good enough. Put that back up there. So that's all we're having. BM pump. This DC box. The K2 here. So I've got turned on, that's all I haven't left on. So I've got hardly any batteries left. Can't afford to go and buy more batteries for another week or so.
Right, so I'm going to leave it as that. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Go to the loo, have a quick rinse. And I'm going to bid you good night. There might be a cat there. I know I've got a spirit cat from upstairs. Big Orc just showed up there. Woman who gave me the cat, yeah, she did say one of her kittens died. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's that cat that you might be picking up. So I have seen like a little black figure, like, you know, an animal sized figure come through my door many times. And like, you know, it kind of comes to the door and then comes to where I'll show you actually. I've got to go to the loo, I'm busting. Let me just go onto my main camera. So what it does, it comes through. Can't really see it, but it comes through where my door is over here. It comes along this little bit here, and as it gets to this like little cupboard, it disappears. So it's just from here, this little bit here, I see like a little black figure, which I believe might be the spirit cat. I've seen people said like, you know, in the Ouija board and ghost box said like spirit cat, and like you can see it like sometimes here. So I think I just saw it then, by, you know, because I thought I just saw two little eyes there, but might just be the pixelization. But I have seen like a little black figure, you know, cat size, come down here, you know, at the peripheral of my eye. I'm always thinking it's Tammy, and I'm looking down, I'm thinking, was that the cat? And I've turned around and she's on the chair, or she's on the in the hallway, like sleeping in a bed. So I wouldn't be surprised if you are picking up a cat. All right, I'll be back in a few minutes. I think I just remember two other occasions when we had activity in the kitchen. One was the time when we had that Xbox Connect out there, and we got hit on that, and it lasted up to 45 minutes. Now, that is the only... I know we've had Connect hits in here before, in this room, but that is the longest ever Xbox Connect that I know of on YouTube. You know, I know that other people had like hits on their Xbox, but not for 45 minutes, and not when I've gone out there tried debunking it as well. And it's only until I moved my hand to where the Bible was, it just like suddenly disappeared. But 45 minutes was like, or at least I think it was 45 minutes, was crazy. Hi Blaze, I'm actually going to go to sleep on me. I'm just leaving the cameras on. And the other time I think was once when I had something on the, well, a couple of times I've had that motion sensor, this thing on over here. And a couple of times whatever's been on there has been knocked down. It's even happened in the living room a couple of times as well. One with the Bible, one with the crucifix. In the kitchen, I think one was when the bowl moved and they set off that because of the vibration. I think there was a time when I had the Bible on it as well, small little pocket-sized Bible that got knocked down in the kitchen. See, over 5 years been doing this, you know, well, I say 4 years here, 3.5, 4 years here. No, I've had quite a bit of stuff happen, so I can't really grumble, but I would like to see more stuff happen though. Some amazing stuff like the cupboard door opening or something, or that mirror start like swinging, not rapidly but a little bit. No, seeing a drawer open, seeing something levitating, that'd be crazy. Well, anyway, yeah, I'm going to go to bed in a minute. Yeah, what time is it? It's 3:39. I need to get some sleep, so I've been having too many late nights again. If you haven't seen my video from earlier regarding the monetization and the super chat, check that out. It's only about 15 minutes long. I'm showing you exactly what I've done, what I've set up. I've got no money coming through at the moment through monetization because you only start making money when you set it up. It does not backdate on all the videos that I've got from the last 5 years, which is 1,600, because none of them were ever monetized. Because I never set up monetization until a couple of days ago. It's going to take me a good year before I can start seeing any kind of like money coming through my account. Super chat, I had 20 or two $10 donations from Roland today. So if you're still watching, Roland, thank you very much for that, bruv. But converted into pounds, it's £15. But then super chat takes their 30% off. So at £15, I only get like £10.50. And I won't see that until next month. And you can't withdraw it until you've made a certain amount anyway, like £60, I think, is the minimum, before you can actually withdraw any like funds from your AdSense. Because super chat does come through AdSense as well. But yeah, like I'm not going to try to touch it until I get like about 1,000, maybe £1,500, because then I can go out and buy the two pieces of equipment I want. The thermal camera, which is the fly one, fly thermal camera, and a newer, better version of the what's the other one? Full spectrum. That's the two things I want to get next year. And if I do get the money and I decide not to get them, then the money will go on like investigations, travel costs, just sort an orb here, flash up here. So yeah, you know, it's either helps me towards the travel costs and, you know, going to new locations and probably like, you know, pay for a bed and breakfast or whatever, or it might be used as like getting equipment. Depends on how much money I make within the next year. I'm going to try to keep it there and I don't use it. If I do start making money, it'll probably go into my PayPal and stay there. I'm not going to use it for anything else apart from paranormal. It's not going to be used for rent or food or nothing like that. It's going to be kept separate for paranormal. That is it. Top right of Steve. Top right. That's over here. Don't know. I'm ain't a fucking bad omen. I don't know more bad luck. I've had too much fucking bad luck and health issues over the last 12 months. Need some fucking good luck. Send me some good omens, some good luck. That's what I need. Not asking for too much. I wish that, you know, it'd be nice that someone's been watching me for all these years and, like, you know, they've got loads and loads of money and, you know, they know, I'm not trying to be nice or anything yet, but, you know, the life expectancy is really close to expire. They've got no family members or nothing like that, and they think that, well, who can I leave money to? Charity, you know, and I think, oh, maybe I can send Steve some over, you know, put me in a will, and I'll get like a nice tidy sum. That'd be nice. I'm not greedy. £1 million would keep me going for a little while. I don't even do lottery. I find lottery a bit of a waste of time, you know, because how often can someone even hit a lottery? It's like 18 million to 1 or so chance, you know, that you're going to get the lottery numbers. Maybe more than that. Could be like 1 billion to 1 chance. But some people do it and hit the whole lottery, the jackpots. You know, I'm not greedy. I do like having money in my pocket so I can go out and buy bits and pieces, but I just can't do. I ain't got the money. You know, I've just had to cancel one of my mobile phones, lucky enough. If I had known that the contract had already finished, but it was being rolled over, I'd have cancelled it earlier. So I've got 2 mobile phones, but only one now because my other one, which was just for, you know, private use for me, you know, like very, 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 very close friends and family. That I found out the other day when I went to the phone shop that it had been on a rollover contract and I could have cancelled it 2 years ago. So I rang up the EE shop because I couldn't do it at the shop. They said, you got to ring them up. So I rang them up and said, look, you know, if I'd known that I could have cancelled this 2 years ago, I would have done. So I want to cancel it now. But they still charged me, you know, this month's rental costs, which was like £36. And they took that out of my bank today. And they was going to charge me another £80.99 to cancel my contract. And they still could do that. But when I rang them up and cancelled, I said, well, what about the 2 years rollover that you've had out of my pocket? No, I never got no email no phone calls or nothing like that saying like, you know, my contract had expired. You know, surely you can give me something back. Oh no, we can't do that. You know, we don't refund. We don't give you any kind of like what's that other word? Special discounts on the other mobile. You know, we can't do nothing like that. You know, you've had your phone. You should have known that, you know, the contract was over, and I didn't. But they still fucking like took 2 years out of my bloody bank account for a phone I wasn't even using. And when I did speak to the woman, she goes, "Oh well, I can see that you haven't really used your phone." And she goes like, you know, like it usually takes a month for it to be cancelled. But, you know, as you don't use it, I can cancel it now, but you'll probably still get charged. Which I did get charged, 36 fucking pound. At least that phone is like now disconnected. I don't use it. I can't use it. That's one bill which I don't have to pay for anymore. Starting this month. You know, I've had a lot of bad shit happening. Having to prove my innocence, prove myself right, proving I ain't broken any laws. Having to like do videos to prove it. Do live telephone conversations to prove it. And they know I've done that. People still fucking like start on you. You know, I could have had this monetized, as I say, like when I first started, but I'm not saying who it was because that person did apologise eventually. But one particular person rang up the DWP over here saying I was making money on YouTube, and I wasn't because my channel wasn't even monetized at the time, and I got a phone call stating that I had to go to the DWP with a bank statement because they heard that I was making money on YouTube at the time. At first they said Facebook. I said no, I don't think so. But they don't monetize Facebook. She goes, "Oh, sorry, I mean like YouTube." I said, "No, I ain't even monetized." So they still got me to go down there with a bank statement, and I showed them there no incoming, like, you know, money from YouTube. I said, "You give me a computer, I'll even prove to you that my channel is not monetized." And I said, he knew it was monetized. You know, I've got to get 1 million hits on a video till you make like £10. And my channel doesn't get more than 200-300 hits each video. And I said, "You give me a computer right now and I'll prove it to you." And she goes, no, if you take your word, we're just like, you know, take it as that. But we'll keep an eye out on your channel. And, you know, if you do monetize it, you let us know. And if you ain't making no money, let us know. So, you know, when I go down there, I'll let them know. Okay, just say it's monetized, but I'm not making no money. Because it's going to take a year before I do get anything come through. Make me, you know, make it worthwhile. And hopefully by, you know, sometime during the year, I might get myself a job after I've had my knee sorted out. But my knee's going to be a long-term thing, like the doctor said. I might not be able to get a job. Because, like, you know, the doctor, when I spoke to him on Friday, he said the situation with your knee, you know, because it's giving you too much pain when you're standing or sitting, no, you can't be walking around on it. Because, like you said, like sometimes it feels like it's going to collapse underneath you. And you've got to keep stopping every 2 or 3 minutes, you know, to rest your leg. And when you're sitting down, you say that your knee feels like warm. That could be the fluid on your knee itself, inside your knee. So he thinks I've got water on the knee, and that can be causing the pain. And when I'm laying in bed, sometimes if I'm laying in a certain position, that's making my knee bloody hurt. So he goes, "Yeah, you definitely need physiotherapy to try and get your knee back to a better kind of like healing process, because what's happening is that he thinks maybe, you know, I've kind of like, in one way, put my knee out a little bit, the position, and that's what's causing the pain. And I've got to ring up the physiotherapy to make an appointment so I can get physiotherapy. And that's going to take time for physiotherapy to help me to get my knee back to like the proper setting. Because if it is kind of like, ow, if I move it a certain angle, it really does hurt. And he's saying that's probably where it's kind of like moved that position. And I said, well, doesn't that mean like, you know, I have to have an operation? Oh, no, you won't need to have an operation. Because the therapy will teach you how to make your knee feel better and what kind of exercises you need to do. And if there is what we want to need, that can be dealt with like with drugs. You don't need to have an operation. But it's all down to the physiotherapy to like check it and see what kind of damage there is. If there is any damage, find out why it's giving you so much pain. And like, you know, you may not even be able to go out and get a proper job, because if it's giving you too much pain, you know, like you're saying it is, it ain't going to like kind of like work out for you in the long run, you know, because it could take months, even years, before your knee starts getting back to normal with physiotherapy. And it ain't just my left knee now. My fucking right knee started to play up a little bit as well now. So I'm going to have to physio on both legs. I'll probably be having to dig out my walking sticks, my crutches, where I used them when I broke my leg in the bloody cemetery a couple of years back. Well, I say a couple, 4 years ago. Still got me walking sticks. Yeah, I wish I had like 20 million followers, mate. Just think how much money I would be making. I wouldn't have to be on the bloody benefits. You know, this is what pisses me off, though, you know. Here we go, swearing again. People say, like, you know, you shouldn't be on benefits. You know, you look well enough to be working. If I was well enough to be working, would I have these medical issues? Would I have medical, like, letters and certificates and stuff like that? Of course I wouldn't. You know, do you think I like being unemployed? No, I want to get out and do some work. You know, whether office job or working outside, it didn't really matter to me as long as it's a fucking job. But I can't even do that now because, like, you know, my knee. And until my knees are sorted out, I can't do nothing. And that could take months or even years. And the thing is, you know, they start moaning, oh, like, oh, Steve's on a benefit, but he's like monetized his channel. It's going to take a year before I can get anything on my bloody channel now. And like, you know, for these people, like you said, like, have like 20 million views and like, or subscribers or whatever, you know, I did a little search on paranormal. There's people who's got like 6 million views on some of their videos. Just think of how much money they're making. Are they on a benefit or are they working? It doesn't matter, you know. What harm is it doing anyone to make a few extra pound to put in their pocket to pay their cost of living, their bills, the travel, the food? You know, I'm not hurting anyone. No, people's fucking jealous because I've got the viewers and subscribers, but have I made money? No, I ain't made no money. Will I make money? I doubt it. It's just waiting to see, you know. And like, you know, it when I do the research on paranormal, yeah, it's the way you have to title and put your tabs on your channel, like, you know, what you call it as. And yeah, there's so many paranormal channels out there. People watch what they want to watch, you know. Some people have got like a few thousand views, while some's got like 1 million views, you know, kind of thing. They only watch if they want to watch you. You know, and there's probably like millions of people who are into the paranormal don't even know my channel's around even. I know, like, you know, you do Southwest Ghost on the top there, probably. But, you know, without the views, I'm not going to make nothing. I don't know why people are complaining. If I was like hitting 2-3 million views on each video and I was making money, I wouldn't have to be on a benefit because I'd be able to like probably survive and make a living on my bloody YouTube channels, you know. But look at my videos. Go check out my videos. The most I've ever had was 17,000 on one video. Look at all the others. Probably 1,000 views, 200 views, 50 views. I think my lowest one was like 50, and that was a couple of weeks back. So where am I making money? The only time you're going to make money is when you've got like hundreds of thousands of views, in the million views, if it goes global. And no one's really interested in like watching a video where you've not got hardly any activity going. Even with the ones which I've got, like, you know, the real paranormal stuff, you know, the apparitions. How many views I had on that? 200? You know, and I can't, well, I can monetize them, but, you know, they're not going to backdate me 200 views, are they? They're going to start from scratch, from when I've actually monetized my channel. That is it. I won't backdate you. Now, my channel might be worth money. I think there is a way you can actually find out if your YouTube channel is worth money. But you don't get paid that money, not unless you sold your YouTube channel to someone. And am I going to do that? No, fuck that. This channel is going to be with me until the fucking day I die. But it really pissed me off when people like start, you know, complaining and trying to grass you up, saying that you're making money on YouTube when you ain't. No, it's just fucking ridiculous, man. No, they could be doing the same thing. All they've got to do is like apply for monetization. They could be making money. No, I'm not making fucking hundreds and thousands of pounds a week. I wished I was. Wouldn't have to be on the social benefit then. And don't forget, I've worked near enough all my life, you know, since I left school. I worked. Just think of all that national insurance tax I paid into the government, yeah? Don't they think I'm entitled to some of that fucking back? You know, I don't complain that, you know, other people are like, you know, scroungers, and no, I don't turn around and say, well, like, you know, you're doing videos and, you know, you're on benefit and, like, you know, got your channel monetized, or you're selling stuff on, you know, on the internet. You're making a fucking huge profit. I'm not going around glassing people up. I don't do that shit. What's it going to make me look like? An arsehole? You know? People would do it because they're fucking jealous of you. That's what it is. They're jealous of you. You got the abilities, you got the gifts, you got the possible haunted house when they haven't. They don't know how to monetize their channel. It's just bullshit, mate. Hello, Laurie. Yeah, life is suffering. Sometimes I think, you know, I have in the past thought, well, fuck it, you know, I don't want to live this life anymore. I'd rather be fucking 6 foot under, but, you know, because like of my kids, you know, my grandchild as well, I'm not going to go there. No, it'd be nice just to get a few extra pence in your pocket to put in a saving account for my grandson for when he leaves, you know, when he's old enough and he leaves school. You know, people say like, well, you know, you're saying you need to pay bills. No, you ain't got no money for shopping. You got no money for your electric costs and stuff like that. Why don't you sell your equipment? Well, hang on. If I start selling them equipment and I'm on a benefit, then you're going to start grasping up because I'm selling me equipment to try to get some money back to pay my bills. You know, excuse me, what's wrong there? You know, and yeah, like, you know, I've got a little bit of equipment. Why should I sell it? I've worked fucking hard and long to get my equipment. Oh yeah, I've had a little bit of help from people as well, which I appreciate. They didn't have to help and support me, but they did. It's not like, you know, begging. They done it on their own free will. I didn't force them. They done it because they like me and they find my channel good enough to come and watch, and I entertain them. And if people are fucking jealous of that, well, fuck them. Now this channel won't be monetized. I'm not going to demonetize this one because I ain't going to get it because I've sworn too much in here. Vanity, you know. They don't like swearing on advertisements. So this one I'm going to have to demonetize in a minute. I'll do it now actually. Hang on. You know, you're just trying to make a few pence to keep yourself not in a comfortable position, but, you know, just to pay your bills, you know, your cost of living, your travel costs. You know, I'll be honest with you, I don't make hardly anything. I'll be honest with you, I'm living on £60 a week at the moment. £60. And at that £60, I've got to pay all my bills. Gas, water, electric, TV, mobile, internet. You know, I've got to buy me food. I've got, you know, even pay travel costs. You know, £60 does not go far in a week. No, I wish I fucking had savings so I could survive on my savings, but I don't even have no savings. Video manager. I'm actually going to demonetize this video because I ain't going to make anything on it. So I've sworn. Monetize. Oh, it has been turned off. Turned it off earlier. I forgot about that. It says I've had 171 views at the moment. I didn't know you could see how many views you had while you're streaming. I've had 2 thumbs down and 8 thumbs up. Now I wonder who put the thumbs down. Hey Will. Hey Susan. Oh, actually that's Susan. It's not Will. Hello Susan. You know, there's just so much bullshit going on out there. People won't even know, you know, they fuck up your life through the drama. They try to fucking make you self-harm yourself. They make you do other kind of shit. You know, you try to get along with people, and people don't like it because you've got too many friends or something. And they try to screw you over by saying, oh, right, he's got his channel monetized, he's making money, when I fucking, he's only just monetized it. I ain't getting nothing. I won't get nothing for probably about a year anyway. Just sucks, you know. And like I said, I don't wish any, like, ill meanings, but I wish someone fucking did have a load of money and put me down on the wheel and, you know, I suddenly get a letter through the door saying ring up this solicitor, and I'll ring them up. I say, yeah, someone's actually like $2 million or something. That'd be fucking nice. But how long would $2 million live? You know, so how much could you $2 million keep you going for? I know you probably might be able to live on the interest, but there's going to be times when you're going to be going over that interest and spending more money than you expect to. Maybe 2 million could, you know, keep someone happy for the rest of their life. You never know. But I'll tell you one thing, I had 2 million. I wouldn't put it in any bonds or trusts or anything like that. Screw that. I'll just stick it in the bank and hopefully that I'll get some interest on it. You know, I've got an old bank account which is like £500 on it, which I never used. And can I get that back? No, like hell. Oh yeah, tactic crazy. No, well, I've got the abilities, right? If I was able to read cards a lot more, yeah, and I knew everything about card reading, tarot card reading, I could probably do that. But I don't like charging people for that kind of stuff. You know, it's if they want to like help me out, then fair enough, they help me out. I'm not putting a gun towards their head and saying like, you know, I want you to donate now, or otherwise I'm gonna fucking come and hunt you down and shoot you or something. You know, they only donate if they want to donate, and whoever donates, I appreciate their help for donating. Like even with super chat, it doesn't mean I'm going to get super chat, you know, every single day I stream. You know, I might be lucky to get one per session. I might get several. You don't know. It depends who comes on, who likes your channel. You know, sometimes you're just sitting there thinking, you know, you're going to get a super chat and stuff, and then you see a super chat hit you. You think, whoa, okay. And you say, thank you very much for whoever super chatted and appreciate that. It's sickening though how people try to ruin someone's life, you know, because they're just trying to like scrimp and scrape, make a little bit more money, stick in their pocket, you know, to pay their bills and, you know, cost of living and shit like that. No, when I was on ESA, I was getting like £100 a week. But now on GSA, I get half that. And it is a fucking hard situation being on JSA. You know, £60 a week is ridiculous, man. I've got all my bills to pay. You know, food, travel costs. Now, I've asked to sell something. Hey, you're making money. No, you're not making money because you're selling something that you bought and you're not making the money back. Like, let's say if I had a car. I don't have a car, I don't drive, but let's say if I had a car, I paid £5 for it, yeah? And I was finding myself, you know, in hard times. You know, I can't afford it because I'm on JSA, I'm only earning 60 quid. So I sell my car for £3,000. Oh, it's just made £3,000. Let's grass him up. It's made £3,000. About the cost it's cost me to buy the car, the cost of running the car, the cost of like MOT, insurance, and all that kind of shit. You know, and people don't consider like, oh well, he did pay £5,000. You know, he's only got £3,000 left. You know, it's still an income, but you have to put the fucking outgoing cost to buy the damn thing, and you're losing all the time. You know, it's just fucking sickening. You know, the way people treat other people nowadays. They just want to try to screw people over so they can like. I don't know how they feel. You know, how do they feel after they try screwing someone's life up? Because there are people out there who do it. You know, I wouldn't do that on my worst fucking enemy. And I do have a couple of enemies out there, but I've never fucking done shit to them. Never mind, it's sickening. I'm supposed to be going to bed at 3 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock now. And this is going to sit up a little bit longer. I'm not really tired yet. Let's blow this candle out. You know, I just wish people would stop all this bullshit and leave other people alone and stop causing all this drama and hate, you know. How would they feel if we'd done it to them? No, because I know for a fact that one person who gassed me up was also on a benefit. But I never took revenge and gassed him up. So I didn't stick that low. But I proved a fact that I was in the right. I wasn't making money. And I was entitled to what I was making on the side. They knew whatever money was coming through wasn't making enough for it to affect any of my benefit. And that's when I was on ESA. And as I did the video with the talking to the person on the phone that time, I can still make up to £100 per week while I was on ESA. But now they're taking me off ESA. I'm on JSA now. But I may be going back on ESA if I have to have, like, you know, special needs for my leg, because I can't walk around that much. No, getting up off the chair sometimes is bloody painful. Probably heard me say, "Oh, fuck that," because that's the pain. It's like a shooting pain around my kneecap. And I do have the number for the physiotherapy, which I've got to ring later. It's over there on the side, so I'll ring them up. Try to make an appointment. I think the problem with people, right, they want to see you starve, you know, and make, you know, see you suffer. Oh, let's fuck him up today, you know, because you know, so he's on a benefit, you know, and he's probably like making a little bit on the side kind of thing. Let's glass him up and fuck him up even more, you know. Let's see him without no money. Let's see him on the street, homeless. Fuckers. Once he's sick. Like the troll we had on earlier tonight. Not on this stream, the one earlier. Complaining. They want to come and watch your channel and give you a super chat. Well, I'm not telling people to super chat me. It's there if they want to. I'm not forcing anyone to do it. No, they do it because it's like they want to do it. It's a goodness out of their heart, you know. What banging it out now? No, if I had more money, right? If I was living a comfortable life, I had a decent enough job, I was making a fair wage, and I was, you know, in a comfortable position, I'd probably be giving some of my money to charity. But I'd only give it to like UK charities because I think like, you know, these third world ones are a bit of a scam. So I don't think half the money that goes to the third world charities even get there. I think like the government pockets half of that, so they can use it towards like, you know, buy more weapons and arms. These fucking like wars they keep having over there. Now these third world charities need to stop fucking fighting. You know, the governments need to stop fighting and concentrating on the people and giving them a better life. You know, giving them that water, that food that they require. You know, the clothing they require, but they won't because they fucking arseholes and they're like fighting against each other and paying millions out on weapons all the time. You know, and if they weren't spending that millions on weapons, they could be like helping their fucking fellow countrymen and women out and give them a better bloody life. You know, and I'd rather give my money to an English charity, so I know it's going to a charity that really need. I'm not saying that the other charities don't need it; they do need it, but I'd rather seeing it go to a charity here in the UK. well, some of the adults, you know, some of the people who are being arseholes are adults acting like children. Where's my camera then? What's my screen? The screen just flashed twice. I don't know why. I was watching YouTube, well, an advertisement on YouTube earlier today. No, it was on TV, on an advert, yeah, sorry, an advert for a new TV program. And this woman said, oh, it's about, like, you know, wealth and stuff. And this woman comes up, she goes, oh, I'm just living in one of my 4 homes that I have at the moment. At the moment. 4 homes she's got, and she's thinking about buying another one. Christ, you're right, you know, she'd be giving that money to that 5th house to a charity. And, you know, I know people say, well, you know, it's my money. It took me so many years to, you know, accomplish my task and, you know, gain my wealth and, you know, to get the money that I wanted to buy the things I want. But why want fucking 5 homes? You know? God knows how many cars she's got. You know, you could be accomplishing something good in your life by giving some money to a charity. If I could, I would, but I can't because I don't have the fucking funding. You know, I think some of the 3rd world countries, they try to bother money as well, but a lot of countries will not give them that money because they know they aren't going to get the money back because they're in bad credit. That's why they keep bringing out these TV adverts, you know, saying like, you know, please help little so-and-so, you know, over in Africa. There's many like her. Well, yeah, we're the only fuckers who keep doing it and helping these, you know, kids and adults, you know, who ain't got no homes or no food or no warm clothes or whatever. Their fucking government just don't give a shit. They're just like fight. You know, it's killing hundreds and thousands of people each day or each week. You know, it's making a lot of people homeless, you know. I'm not saying that we do need wars and we don't need wars. I know that, you know, the planet can be overpopulated and we probably need some kind of like war to like remove some of the population because it's going to be overpopulated otherwise. And if it gets too overpopulated, then, like, you know, we're all going to be in a shit street. You all ain't going to have no food, drink, water, clothing or anything like that. You know, like an alien invasion. I suppose we need that instead of a war. You know, getting a fucking like zombie apocalypse, you won't need money then. You can go to any home and break into it and live in there as long as you like. Then move out and go into the next house, you know. Then you can have as many houses you like. The only thing is the old zombies will be banging on your door trying to get in to eat your brains. Ouch. 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 I just got scratched my leg on a bloody table. Right, this have my... Oh, I've got to get my antidepressant tablet now because I'm feeling depressed. When I'm talking about this shit, it really starts, you know, getting me down and depressed. Lucky I only had to take one a night. No, some people have like sat and listened to my bullshit and saying, well, you know, you're talking common sense there, Steve. You know, like, you know, these countries shouldn't be fighting. They should be like, you know, making peace and, you know, using that money to, like, you know, build new homes and, you know, give these many millions of people homes and food and clothing and jobs like that. So yeah, you know, we can understand the way you're feeling, but hey, I need shit. I need a lot of stuff, but I don't keep asking for it because I know I ain't going to get it from the fucking government or from any other government. You know, like, I can understand where people ask for help for medical situations, like, you know, for like, I didn't want to bring the subject up actually, but let's say someone needs a special operation for one of their family members and they can't afford it, then there are charities out there who will help. And even if they can't, then they probably like put a GoFundMe up or something, yeah. But as soon as they do that, they get, you know, slagged off left, right, and centre. It doesn't give a shit about that poor person's medical issues. Hey, you shouldn't be over there and open up GoFundMe. You know, you should be paying that yourself. Well, they ain't got the money. What, do you want to see that fucking person die? No, if people were out there and good willing and loving and understanding, because they probably had that disease themselves, then surely it's up to them if they want to help that other family to have that medical treatment that's required. You know? Let's say I was going to have an operation on my knee. It's going to cost me £10,000. I ain't got £10,000. So it means like I'm going to be walking, like, I'm not saying I would, but let's just say if I need a real bad operation, it's going to cost me £10,000 private. Then would anyone be willing to pay £10,000 towards an operation? Someone might do, someone might not do. Someone might just say, well, look, you know, if you can get 5,000, I'll give you over 5,000. You know, and someone might turn and say, well, yeah, I had that same problem, and I, you know, I kind of like feel sorry for you in one way, and I want to help you by paying for that operation. And some people will do that for you. And if you don't know them, there's been loads of people who have helped other people who they don't know and come to their kind of like help and rescue. Like, just changing the subject from illnesses, like years ago in this country, yeah, if you wanted to start a business, yeah, you could get a grant. But when I tried it, yeah, this particular grant had ended, but there was another one when they said, well, look, we will give you half of what you need, but you've got to come up with the other half. So, like, if I wanted like £20,000 to start a business, yeah, I'd have to come up with £10,000 myself before they would give me the second, you know, the other half. And then, like, I think the grant at the time was one where you paid it back over time. But then there was another grant where if they found that your business was going to be good and prosperous and, like, you know, it's going to help people out, then they wouldn't take it back. There's different kind of grants that you could get, but no more. It's all been fucking, you know, the government don't give a shit about you anymore. You know, if you want something, you've got to fucking work and get the fucking money yourself and do whatever you want to do. Yeah, I needed a new microwave. And St. Kills, like, put for a grant in. Lucky I was able to get the grant, but I've had to pay the grant back, pay it back every week, every fortnight. Because the government won't give you shit over anymore. And, you know, people, where it's like, you know, people say, well, oh, you're getting benefit. Yeah, but the benefits, so what, you know, £60 a week. So how much money have I paid in to the, you know, to the government through taxes, national insurance, and contributions over like a full, well, I'll say 35, 40-year period? Thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds. Am I not entitled to some of that back? No, because you're scrounging. No, I ain't scrounging. I'm just getting back what I paid. That's it. Like, if I was like making more on a sick benefit, let's say if I only worked 2 years in my whole life, which I haven't, but let's say if I worked 2 years and the rest of the time I've been on benefit, then yeah, I'll class myself as a scrounger, I suppose, but I haven't. I've worked in a menswear retail shop. I've worked in 3 supermarkets. I've worked in injection molding. I've worked in 2 different security companies. I've worked in a hotel business. Now let's start again. From when I left school, I worked in a retail shop, yeah? But before I worked in a retail shop, I worked in a supermarket for a shorter period of time until they realised that they've overstaffed, and they had to get rid of the newer people, being me. So I was only into the supermarket for about, I suppose, a couple of weeks. Then I was unemployed for about a month until I got a phone call saying, oh, like, you know, they are looking for someone in the same kind of like supermarket but in a different location. And because I had just been laid off, they thought it'd only be fair to give me the opportunity to go and work in the other supermarket, which I took. And I was working there for about a year, right? I can't give you the details of the supermarket. When I left there, I went and worked in a men's retail shop. And I was there for about 8 months until me and the manager fell out and he sacked me. Then I was unemployed for a little while. But then I saw he was asking for employment again. So I went and made amends, and I was able to get back into my old job in the menswear retail until about another 6 months later. He realised he wasn't making, you know, much money. The business was like, you know, falling. So they had to close the shop down. So after that, I went into, I think it was another supermarket for a little while. Then I went into security. Yeah, I went into security. I was there for a couple of years. And then I got fed up with it because, like, every time I'd done overtime, I wouldn't never get my overtime rate. And I was there, like, ripping off left, right, and centre. So I left there. And then I went into injection moulding for about a year. Injection moulding is where, like, you're making things out of plastic, you know, like kids' toys, coat hangers, petrol taps, caps, and stuff like that. It's all stuff being made out of plastic. I was there for about a year. And then I left that because I was getting bored with it. Like, I didn't like working nights too much. And, like, you know, sometimes I was working like a 24-hour shift, which I didn't like. So then I moved on to a different security job. And I was there for about 2 years again. But again, they was using me. You know, I never got my overtime rate. Different company, but never got my full overtime. Sometimes I was like being sent miles and miles away, like Stansted and, you know, different locations. I was looking after one of the big diamonds stores in London for a day, actually, where all the Jewish people went and sold or swapped their diamonds. That's interesting. But because I wasn't getting all my overtime rate, I left there and I went back into the injection moulding again. Then I think I met the wife, got married, came up here. I become like a house husband for the kids. Like, you know, the wife got pregnant. She wanted to continue working, so I was out, like, classed as a house husband. Then I got myself a job in a hotel. And there I was doing like all different jobs. I was doing front desk clerk, I was doing security, I was like pointing out all the stuff of conferences and stuff like that. And yeah, you know, sometimes I've got some good tips out of it, you know. But something happened, I had to leave that, and then I ended up working in a video retail store where you sometimes sold videos or hide videos, you know, like to put all this stuff on the computer and stuff like that. That lasted about 3 years. Got fed up with that because, like, you know, I was making less than minimal pay rate. You know, the pay rate was about, at that time, £3, and I was only getting like £2 an hour in those days. So then I left that and I got myself into a computer store where I was actually, it wasn't a paid job, but what I was able to do was learn about building computers, you know, actually building them from scrap, putting in software. I even got a discount on my own computer, which I built myself there, I think it was. And then my wife got pregnant again, so then I just like became a full-time house husband. So, you know, I've done quite a few jobs. I've paid, you know, a lot of money into the government. So surely I'm entitled to some of that back. And people don't like it when you say that. Oh, well, you should still be working. If I could be out working, if I didn't have this stress, this anxiety, depression, if I didn't have a problem with my legs, have all these migraine headaches, and I probably would be working. But like you said, when you hit our age, they don't want us in employment, most of the businesses. So they know that they can get the same employment from someone younger than us. Why would they pay someone who's married with kids £9 an hour when they can get someone who just left school and pay them £5 an hour? It's common sense. They're going to be saving a huge amount of money, aren't they? So they're going to take the younger person than the actual adult, unless the adult's got, you know, so much qualifications and, you know, is, you know, looks like he can do a really good job. Then maybe they would take him on. But I've been to many interviews and I've put in many applications and I've not heard anything back. Even when I was on prospects for 2 years on a training course, it's like, you know, learning everything on there to get your CV, job applications, sorting your lifestyle out, you know, getting ready for an interview, going to an interview, how to control yourself in an interview. You know, I did several courses there as well. Money management, you know, I've got fucking the BTEC certificates I showed you the other day. You know, I know everything about going back to work. But when I went to put applications in, did I get anything back? No, nothing. Not one application returned, not one interview, nothing. And I think it's because I'm too fucking old now and they want the younger generation, not the older generation. And what I don't understand is that sometimes they turn around and say, well, you know, we'll train you. Yeah, bullshit. I've never heard or seen anyone over the age of 40, 50 years old going into a job and getting trained and getting a proper, you know, like job out of it. All the people I've met when I was at prospects, only one person got a job within the 2 years. You know, some people are fucking possessed. You know, I'm not saying I don't like money. I do like money. If I had money, you know, I'll spend it on stuff I really want. I won't keep it. And like, you know, I'm one of the people, once I've got money, I want to go and spend it on something that I need. Like if I need new trousers, new shirt, new shoes, you know. But I don't go out and spend, you know, huge amount of money on like, you know, top brand stuff, you know, name stuff. Because I think you're just paying for the brand, you know, it does the same fucking thing. Like I'll go out and buy a pair of trainers for £10. And I think those trainers is, you know, as good as some well-known branded ones. I've known some of the well-known brand trainers, you know, kind of like fall apart within 6 months. I've had trainers where I've had a year. You know, I'm not saying the brand names, but you know, a brand name pair of traders, £100, £200. Plus, I can go and buy like 10, 20 pairs of trainers for that. That lasts me for a good few years. So even one pair of my trainers I did buy only lasted me a couple of weeks because there was a fault with it, and if I do receipt, I would have took them back. But you know, from the same shop, same retailer, you know, I bought 2 pairs that day. One fell apart, as I say, within 2 weeks. I couldn't find a receipt, but the other pair I'm still using, and I've had them for 6 months, and they still look new. So, you know, I don't believe in like spending hundreds of pounds on something, you know, which has got a name product on, when you go and buy something cheaper, and they do just as well as the high brand ones do. I wouldn't be surprised, you know, with the old fucking volcanoes explode. Be like the old Pompeii one, you know. When that exploded, that like devastated the world, didn't it? For all the old smoke and crap that flew around the world and killed people. I've done that actually, would you believe? When I was younger, my mum and dad used to go strawberry picking. I ate more strawberries than I put in the box sometimes. I came home feeling sick one day because I ate so much. But yeah, strawberry picking. We don't have that here where I am now because I'm in the, you know, like London. You don't see many fields around here. You got to go down into Kent to do like strawberry picking and raspberry and blueberry picking and apple picking and stuff like that. But yeah, I remember doing that. And like, yeah, I used to go there with my mum and dad, and we used to do it, yeah. And I'd come home with about £20 in my pocket, and that was a fucking lot of money, you know. That was like about, well, I'd say about 3 months pocket money to me at that time. Because, you know, I never come from a welfare family. You know, my mum and dad skipped and scraped, you know, because they had 4 kids, me and my 3 sisters. So they had like a hard life. And I come from a hard life, you know, where I've got no money. All the family's got no money. They've wasted billions on failed railway projects and computer software for the government. They had to be scratched, yeah. Hundreds of millions. Well, just think how much it cost the governments to make even a new dollar bill or a new £1 coin. Billions. Now they've only just like started taking the old £1 coins out of production, yeah, because they put a new £1 coin in. But just think how much that's cost to bring the new £1 coin out. Billions. Right, well, go to bed now. It's 25, an hour and a half, well, hour and 40 minutes longer than I expected to be on. I was going to go to bed at 2 o'clock, then I decided 3. Now it's like 25. Nothing's really happening, so I think I'll probably close the stream down as well. So I'm going to turn that gear off in the kitchen. Put Tina back in the living room. I'll do that now. And then I'll close this down. So, you know, this channel, this video hasn't been monetized now because, like, it says on there, like, you know, about the advertisements. Some advertisers may not like to have their advertisement put on this channel, for one, and two, the family, you know, like swearing. I have said a few swear words, and I don't think, you know, advertisers would like to be on a channel where you're swearing. So, your fault, Ulrich. Your fault for making me swear. No, not really. Right, let's just go and turn this gear off. Oh, so as soon as I get up, my knee creaks and cracks and hurts.
You can go back in the room. You certainly need to. I'll do that in a minute. I'll turn this stuff off. So all this is turned off now. Here we go, off. I'm turning the job record off. Actually, I've got this in there. Good box, obviously.
you heard that great big bang, that's me in the bathroom. Something fell down. I broke one of my little sailor ornaments, and a few things went flying down, like not an air spray, like a air conditioner spray, body deodorant, about 5 tin things, and one of my little ornaments fell and broke its leg. So I've got to fix that sometime when I find the super glue. Good night, Susan, who's still there. Good night, everyone. I'm going to go to bed now. I'm not going to turn the video off now anyway, so don't think that this channel's going to make any money, because it ain't, because I've been swearing. And as I say, like, advertisers don't like to advertise their advertisements on channel that has I can never pronounce that word, profane, swearing, or whatever it is. So next time I do a stream, I've got to try not to bloody swear. But at least I've been on for about 3-4 hours, no, about 5 hours. So it's got you guys, you know, chatting away. Yeah, spankly spank. Super chat me and I'll spank your ass. How's that? Right, anyway, let's close this damn thing down. Close this off. Stop presentation. My camera's not coming back on, so I have to bloody blip. And then back to my camera. Right, so anyway, I'm off to bed. Cheers all for watching. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, anytime you want to super chat me, you can do that and get your name shouted out and thanked. Only do it if you want to. And if you can afford to, you know, everything that I'll get through monetization or super chat will be saved. So I can buy some new equipment in the new year, or use the funding to go on other investigations. Cheers for being here, mate. No, I haven't bored you too much. Did you fall asleep? You fall asleep? Like, you know, I'm not boring you as much as I normally do then. So yeah, talk to you guys later. I'm not going to go on Hangouts to see who's around. I'm going to close this off and go to bed. I'll be getting some packages today. I don't know, you know, I don't know if Rose sent them out. She said she was going to send them out on the 1st. Might turn up, they might not. You know, I did send Rose a text just to see if I got a reply from her. And the good girl, she's not going on the internet and watching and getting involved in any more drama crap, you know. I think what's the name might have had a go at her as well, Kev. So Kev, you're watching, right, bruv? Rose, you watching? Fucking get to bed and rest, you little sod. You're supposed to be resting, not watching. Let's see. Well, my phone's going to start bleeping away now. Oh no, it won't, because I think I've put it on mute. So then people on Facebook who keeps bleeping my phone, you can't bleep it because I put it on mute for 8 hours. Susan. Now I'm not going to get the bleep, 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 and for me to keep coming blame you because you keep making it bleep, bleep, bleep. Every time my phone used to keep bleeping, I blame them lot because it was all from them. Notifications through either Facebook or YouTube. Yeah, no, I don't think I've got any messages from those. No, that's not that. Rose. No, still the same one I sent out. The one I sent. Hope you're doing doing okay. Hope you. Did you get sending packages out? You said you were sending. If yes, have they been sent Herms or other delivery? Because usually she uses my Herms and they are load of bollocks. They are. You know, I've had Herms trying to deliver stuff to me and it never got here. No, they've been delivered to a shop up the road. It takes me, well, before I had my knee problem, it took me about 3 minutes, depending on how fast I was walking, to get up to the shop. And there's only the one occasion when I had to go up there. And I had to bring a massive box back. And I mean massive, it's too heavy to carry. So I had to get on a bus for 2 stops, which cost me money to bring the bloody box back. But then there's been times where it's been posted or delivered to the wrong address, or been delivered to one of my neighbours and they ain't been in, and I've had to wait a couple of days for them to be home. Herms I hate. I even signed up for Herms, yeah, and I come and pick up a delivery for me. I paid them, they never arrived. So I rang them up, complained. I said, "Oh, sorry, we're sending someone else around." 3 times they supposed to come and pick up a package and never did. And I just went up to the post office and paid through the post office. So I had to pay twice for one package to be sent out. And Herms wouldn't refund me money. I think it's like £12 for the delivery through Herms. I should have went to the post office originally because it only cost me like £8. But don't use Herms. Anyone in the UK, do not use my Herms because they are shit. Yeah, you talk a lot too, bloody right, you talk a lot. Fucking hell, the other day I turned on my phone, right? Came through, bleeped for about 5 minutes, non-stop. Bling, 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 bling. Bling, 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 bling. Bling, 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 bling. For fuck's sake, we stop blinging. Bling, 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 bling. Oh. I was nearly going to throw the bloody phone out the window, I tell you. And when it stopped, I actually went on. I said, "Will you stop fucking bleeping my phone? I'm trying to sleep here. God damn it." Yeah, you will be. Right. So anyway, it's nearly 5 o'clock. Half. I can keep me awake. 5 minutes of bleeping. I've turned off the notifications now on Facebook anyway, so you can bleep as much as you bloody want to bleep. Bleep. I should call that group the bleeper channel, or the bleeping group, the bleep group channel. So I like bleeping everyone's fucking mobile phone. Bleep, 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 bleep. Bleep, 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 ding, ding, ding. It's like bleep, bleep, bleep on Facebook and ding, 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 ding on YouTube, you know, on G Plus Hangouts. Ding, 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 bleep, bleep, ding, 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 bleep, 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 ding, 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 bleep, 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 ding, 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 bleep, 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 ding, 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 bleep, 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 ding, ding, ding. It sounds like that fucking. You won't, because I've turned it off. I've turned my phone off. I'm not going to sit here laying on my bed hearing that bleep, 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 ding, 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 bleep, 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 ding, ding, ding. No bloody way. All right, catch you later, guys. Take it easy. Good night. I'm done.